Chad, the Pure Stocks are taking over the track now.
Finally, of course, the Pure Stock champion already crowned for this season, but exhibition race, fun, fair race here for the folks that were able to come see the races for free with their fair intermission.
There's Ryan Savoy.
Admission. Those fumes are starting to get me up here.
So, again, while we have a second, I'd like to thank our crew here, iFan.TV crew, and Dave Johnson, Dave and Sam Williams, and the crew, entire crew, all year long, doing a great job. Chad, it's been a lot of fun. Our last race here together this year, but it's been entertaining, very entertaining. Think we'll go around one more time here maybe before we start? No? I didn't see the green flag, so.
Well, might as well hit that running order real quick while they make it around.
Absolutely. We'll go with the row 1, 33R, Shayna Rapp out of Saginaw. 68 car, Chad Nickstead out of Superior.
In the second row, the 16N of Carter Nelson from Hermantown, Minnesota, alongside the 27M of Matt Madsen from Superior.
Chris Johnson out of Superior, John Hammett out of Cloquet in the 32J.
In the fourth row, the 29 of Eric Peterson and the 21 of Chad Carlson.
In row 5, the 16, Alex Smith out of Solon Springs, Wisconsin, and number 40, Andy Pohl out of Two Harbors.
In the sixth row, the 33S of Jason Simonson from Superior, Wisconsin. At his door, the 7Z of Nick Ziegler from Cloquet.
Alicia Johnson in row 7 in the 53 car out of Superior. And Aaron Olson out of Kelly Lake, Minnesota, in the 2X. And of note, in row 5 there in that 16 car, Alex Smith out of Solon Springs, just 14 years old. And he won a feature here last week. And he's Ryan, I think he's driving the Savoy car in this race here tonight in the 16 car. So maybe we'll get started. We got 15 laps to go.
And the green flag does drop this time.
And Shayna trying to hold that lead. She does, but loses it here in the straightaway.
Shayna Rapp, Chad Nickstead battling it out at the front of the pack right now. Matt
Nickstead jumps
John
in front.
Hammond.
Yep. Laps to go. We got one car already pulling off the track here. So we're down one already. I don't know if that was the 2X car or not. But Nickstead out of Superior with your lead right now.
Nickstead, John Hammett, Chad Carlson, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, the wheel about to come off the H2O car. Yeah, and he makes contact. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Turns 3 and 4. Wow.
He wasn't long for the world there anyways. I didn't notice who he got bumped by, but that put the kibosh on the H2O of Chris Johnson.
The action. We'll take a break, then we come back and take another look at it. And turn number 3 is where we had the incident and some smoke in another car. So we'll take a break. We'll be back after this. You're watching Dirt Track Racing from Amsoil Speedway, the White Iron Sports Network. Welcome back, everyone. We're at Amsoil Speedway here in Superior. Here is the Pure Stock, I guess, replay of what we just saw in the H2O car. Chris Johnson, who is all right out of Superior.
We were watching that front wheel of his, looked like it's just about to bust off. Oh, and he actually makes contact with the 32J of John Hammett. So he was running right up at the front, and that contact was enough. He couldn't correct whatever was broken in that car. He was headed for the infield. So he probably could not avoid John because he didn't have the ability to steer out of it, because that wheel was at almost a 45-degree angle.
So the H2O is done for Chris Johnson here. Points-wise, he's not in the top 10. Of course, Ryan Savoy won the championship, as we mentioned already.
He's going to take a spare with him.
That one's done for tonight.
Tough break for the H2O.
Yeah. That's another car down. I believe the 2X also left us early in the race, too. I don't see the 2X. Or is the... Maybe it is still out there.
Nope, that's that one right there.
Yeah. One of the ones towards the back left us earlier. So it is not the 2X. We still have 12 laps to go here when we do get started. It's been a perfect night here for the fair races, so thank you for staying with us here tonight. Coming up at about 10:20, Zach Steiner, all of your high school football scores and highlights from the Northland. Busy night. With Marshall play this afternoon. Superior won already tonight. Congratulations to Spartans. 12 laps to go when we do get started. It's like another one's leaving us. 3.
That was the 40 car of Andy Pohl.
It just took off?
Yep.
Yeah, we're down to 9 cars now. Like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Started with almost
14.
Started with 14.
So the second spot is Chad Carlson out of Superior's moved up to 2 or 3, depending on. So we're gonna get started here. Yes, we are. Green flag is down. Everybody gets through turns 1 and 2 all right. And there's Chad pushing for that lead in the number 2 spot. And there's the number 2 car there. Wants to get in on the action as well.
The battle of the Chads, 1 and 2. Chad Nickstad, Chad Carlson battling it out for the lead. Meanwhile, the 2X, Aaron Olson out of Kelly Lake. Something in the water in Kelly Lake. Is he battling up for a podium position?
Started in basically the last spot. And there is number 2 right now. We got a spin out in turns. Well, coming out of, that's Alex Smith out of turn 2 into 3. So we got the yellow flag out.
I do believe the yellow dropped before Nickstad got turned around, so I think he will regain his position at the front of the field.
We're at 11 laps to go when we do resume.
Looked like Aaron Olson turned Nickstad around, but I didn't see the original.
Look at that, folks. The 7Z car, after it was flipped over, you can still drive it. Nick Ziegler out of Cloquet. A little exhaust coming out of there, but a little help from the wrecker, and it's back on the track. He's only got 2 laps to go. Let's see if he can finish 2, but that's amazing. Nick Ziegler out of Cloquet. What we think might have happened is Aaron Olson, the 2 car, went high into the corner number 2 and just basically stalled out. And we think maybe Ziegler tried to avoid that one. He might have been trending that direction. And so the 7 car, actually he is done. 7Z car, Nick Ziegler is done. He's in the pits here. And they'll push him off the track. But in the meantime, I don't know if Sam's got it. We can take a look and see what may have happened. About 4 or 5 cars left. Next Friday, we'll have high school football for you on the My9 Sports Network, Cloquet versus Denfeld. We actually started our high school football coverage last Saturday with Duluth East and Denfeld. Congratulations to the Greyhounds. The win over Denfeld. Both those teams were on the road tonight. There's the 7Z getting the escort off. So here's the 2 car that just kind of stalled. It goes around the corner, very competitive there, and then just takes the high line and just keeps sailing up high. Yeah, that's what Chad said. He said something went amiss. And then we think the 2X car then was maybe heading in that direction, and then that's when the flip turned right about there when our camera operator went back to follow the action. So let's see. Clean plate. Dave, is that a clean plate they're going to toss? Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's good. Then he can go ahead and throw it away. Well, okay, yeah, there's a clean plate. And this was probably one of my favorite parts, flipping over the 7Z. They checked on him first off. I mean, that's not my favorite part there, but if we stay with this, eventually they do flip the 7Z car. They're getting thumbs up, so Nick's okay. Any family backing cloquet for Nick Ziegler, he's all right. Matter of fact, he's back in the pits. The 2 car now is back on the track. So that's good news for Aaron Olson fans, the 2X out of Kelly Lake. You know, if we stick with this for a while, they eventually push it, believe it or not, back onto the track. There's the first one. They're going to try it a little bit. He's going to pop out of it. So you see Nick come out, and actually I think he helps push it over. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then Chad gets involved here from the booth, and he helps up. And then, yep, that's all it takes. Some brute strength. So we're down to 6 cars. We started with 14, down to 6. 2 laps remaining. Chad Carlson was your leader out of Superior. He had a very nice lead. He did not want to see this. But he will be tested here with this field. Keep an eye out for the Aaron Olson 2X car out of Kelly Lake, even though we'll probably be starting back in the pack. Might have enough time to catch Chad. We'll see. Chad Nickstead is also up there. Nickstead is in the number 2 spot. I think we're going to go green-white checker here on this one. The 33 car is 3rd. Here we go. Green, white, checker. Carlson trying to maintain that lead. There goes the 2 car again, goes high into the corner and is done. It's going to go right into the pits. The 2 car is now in the pits. We're down to 5. We're down to 5. 1 lap remaining. The white is out. Carlson with the lead. The 68 of Chad Nickstead is 2nd. 3rd is the 33 car of Shana Rapp. What a finish. The regular season comes to an end here in Superior. The head of the lake. Pure stock feature winner tonight, Chad Carlson from Superior. Rickstead. And 3rd is Shana Rapp. 33 car. I believe. Yep. Shana Rapp. It's the 2nd win of the year for Chad Carlson. We'll have an interview here momentarily with Freddie Pearson with Chad Carlson. Of course, Chad from Superior. Here on the head of the racing night, so everybody's going to go and get some donuts or some rides. Games of chance. Aaron Olson, the 2 car there's the H2 car earlier, had some issues. Check out the tire on the 2 car and see where it winds up. Check out the number 2 car. There it goes. Oh boy, holy cow. Wow, that's a great shot, Dave. Hope everybody's all right there. Wowzer. Up and over, that's 3 points. That's an amazing. That's why the 2 car took off after that. Wow. Great shot, Dave. Dave's got some great shots here for us tonight at the fair and the racing and tires, not on cars. So, well, we have a second. Want to thank the iFan Sports Network. This was our last racing night tonight of the season here on the Mount Island Sports Network. And there you can see everybody heading into the fair and checking out. There's some young fans here. And we're going to hear from Chad Carlson here in a moment, I believe. And Savoy will also be out there. Ryan Savoy won the track championship. Those youngsters still have a lot of energy here tonight, so I think may have had a little sugar with those mini donuts. Let's see. Be careful, boys. Be careful. On the scales, we'll hear from Chad Carlson in a moment, but I think Ryan Savoy. Let's go down to Freddie. And I think we're going to have an interview with Freddie and Ryan Savoy, who didn't race tonight, but his car was here. Alex Smith, the 14 years. Well, I guess we're going to do Chad first. So, second win of the year for Chad Carlson. Of course, out of Superior. Carlson, Chad winning tonight. Let's go down to Freddie Pearson.
Everybody was starting on the front row. You started back in the fourth row. What's the deal with that?
I just let him drop out.
There you go. I'll tell you what. Yeah, there was a lot of attrition here. And, well, you did a great job. You had a little battle up there with 68 up there for a while, Chad. And but other than that, and the number 2, he was on there for a while, but then he had some problems. He had to go in. I'll tell you what. Well, the end of the season for you guys here in the Pure Stocks, and nice to come home with a championship run here tonight. So, great job. Who helps you out?
I'd like to thank my wife, Renee. Manitowoc, JB Motorsports, Mark Johnson Construction, Manitowoc, RJ Sport and Cycle, Bob Salt Tower, Reed's Excavating, Scrap Happy, Mannion Foods, Village Lanes, Midwest Coin Concept, Hootie's, Tick Motors, Moons Auto. I think I got them all.
This is what your second feature win here tonight, at Amsoil Speedway this year. I think it's the second one, right?
Correct.
Okay, great job, and we'll see you in the Northern Nationals, I'm sure. And the way things look tonight, you guys all got 2 weeks to get these cars freshened up.
Thank you. I got to thank Big Bill Flynn Motorsports too.
Hey, Chad.
That's Chad Carlson. Congratulations.
Okay, but
Chad,
now here we go. He won the battle,
There's
but
Ryan Savoy.
Ryan the Savoy, he wins
He
the
didn't race
war
tonight,
because
but he won the points championship. Let's go down to Freddie.
2 years you've been very consistent. Always a regular here. Nice.
Yeah, thanks. I got a lot of people to thank for keeping this car together every week, and a big thanks to Greg Clark. When I work long hours, he brings her in her garage and pounds out all the dents and makes a run for me every Friday. So I got to give out a big thanks to him and the Flynn crew for helping me out too. So, and the biggest thing is I got to thank my sponsors: Country Lanes North, Edine Trucking, Accurate Auto Repair, DeSmet Insurance, JB Motorsports, Mike's Place Bar, the ICO Pit Stop, Belknap Plumbing, Chuck Truck Trucking, and Mark Anderson Excavating. And a big thanks to Cooter's Garage.
Ryan, great job. All right, stand by because Tom's going to get your picture so you can get in the front cover of whatever you get. Okay, great job. Great job.
So let's hear it for our feature winner tonight, Chad Carlson, and your 2015 track champion in the Pure Stocks, Ryan Savoy. Once again, racing 2 weeks from tonight.
Well, there you have it. There is your points winner for this year, Ryan Savoy in Pure Stocks. Earlier we heard from Tyler Kittner in Midwest Modifieds, Super Stock Scotty Lawrence, and then on Tuesday it was Daryl Nelson in the late models. Again, they'll be racing here September 11th to 12th for the Northern Nationals. That will be here at Amsoil Speedway. And of course, check out your local tracks as well at ABC in Ashland, also in Grand Rapids, in Hibbing, and of course Proctor on Sunday, the Proctor Speedway on Sunday afternoons. Our next broadcast will be next Friday. We'll have high school football for you. It'll be Cloquet versus Denfeld right here on the My9 Sports Network. Chad, I'd like to thank Chad Lyons all season long. Chad Lyons doing a great job with us here for the color commentary on the My9 Sports Network for racing. Thank you, Chad. Great job, great insight. Knowledge of a sport is amazing, so thank you very much, Chad Lyons, for joining us tonight. He had to run here and get another bag of mini donuts on his way out. So congratulations. There's Ryan Savoy. He didn't race tonight, but his 16 car did, and it was Alex Smith that drove it, the 14-year-old who won a feature here last week in Superior. Again, I'd like to thank all our sponsors that made this possible all season long here on the My9 Sports Network. It's been a lot of fun here at Amsoil. I'd like to thank the iFan crew. There goes Chad Carlson. The iFan crew doing a great job of bringing you the sights and sounds of racing again here at Amsoil Speedway. For the entire crew back at the station, for the crew here at Amsoil Speedway, I'm Tom Hansen saying so long. We'll be back with you next Friday from PSS. It'll be Cloquet and Denfeld high school football. You've been watching Dirt Tracks Racing from Amsoil Speedway right here on the My9 Sports Network. Good night, everyone, and keep smiling, Northline.